to you from the Peak Chesapeake Energy Arena in beautiful Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, as the Thunder prepare to take the floor. The Suns will end the road trip here before heading back to Phoenix. They've got to feel like, guys, they have an opportunity to rack up some wins over the next stretch of their schedule. You know, they'll be playing a lot of games in their own building.
And they know they can beat these guys. They played 3 times this season, so a win tonight means they've locked up the season series. Do you think that'll give them a little bit extra motivation, Clark?
I think it might, but more importantly, they just want to keep winning games, Greg. I mean, locking up the season series, or better yet, sweeping the season series against this team is nice. All those things, though, are just byproducts of taking care of business.
All right, let's set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Tucker and Morris holding the forward spots. Freak is out there with Bledsoe. And it's Chandler in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's Westbrook. 12 points his last outing. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
Flying high and throwing down the hard one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
And really, he does that one as well as anyone. Kev, you're right. That's like his signature move once he goes airborne.
So it's Phoenix now. The Thunder making the shot. Morris. Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist. Bledsoe's got 3 assists now in this one. On defense, the Suns. It's a 5-point game. Their last encounter was in Phoenix.
And in that game, guys, I mean, the beneficiary of what was some very lackluster defense being played against them.
Agreed, guys. It was really quite shocking and disappointing how many free runs to the hoop they got.
3 from Stevenson. No good. So Phoenix will take it the other way. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
They just looked stable pretty much from the get-go, guys. I mean, sometimes you'll see some inconsistencies come up in a road game that you don't see at home, but not the case in that one.
Tremendous balance on display, Greg. I mean, when you look at who was carrying the scoring load, making assists, playing unselfishly, I mean, they had it all working, and that led to the nice road win.
Another miss by Stevenson.
Well, I think he kind of alligator armed that one, short stroke. After doing a nice job to get open, he didn't finish the shot.
And that one's good. Free.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
Now here's Durant. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against Houston. Here's Westbrook. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Westbrook's got his first bucket of the night. Bledsoe kicks it to Tucker. He feeds it to Freak. From deep. The shot is off. Good D by Stevenson. Thunder trailing by 6. Shot from free throw range. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Stevenson's got his first basket.
A great assist. Nice work from Russell Westbrook.
Let's send it out to Doris Burke, who caught up with head coach Billy Donovan. Doris?
He told me that they'll have their work cut out for them looking to score inside with the elite shot blocker and defender Tyson Chandler patrolling the paint. He said he was the defensive player of the year for a reason. He's got length, mobility, toughness, and the want-to. He brings effort and communication defensively, and you can't forget about him at the other end either. An improved shooter, and he can definitely finish. Kevin, a ton of respect for what Chandler brings to the table.
Thank you, Doris. And Freak gets it to go on the assist by Bledsoe. And that's 10 points for Freak.
And at 4 or 5 now, a nice start. I mean, he looks ready to make an impact offensively. So far, so good.
Bledsoe against Westbrook. Bank shot, no good. Looking at Oklahoma City, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Rockets in Houston.
Yeah, not a very inspired performance for them, particularly when they were defending. They just gave that hostile crowd plenty to cheer for.
Yeah, they allowed a lot of free runs to the hoop, a lot of open jump shots, and in the end, the opponent's shooting percentage was through the roof. You can't win if your defense isn't better than that.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Suns.
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the opening man and getting some easy baskets.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnover.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Enes Kanter. McGarry comes in for Perry Jones. Dion Waiters checked in for Lance Stevenson. And it's Payne in for Russell Westbrook. Oklahoma City shooting their first free throws of the game.
Yeah, and over the course of the season, they're a respectable 78%. That comes in handy in close games.
And they've made progress in that department from last season going into this one, guys. I mean, the numbers have improved. I don't think they can ask much more of him than what he's done this quarter.
Thunder trailing by 7. Payne passes to Durant. And Durant gets double teamed. Now here's Payne. He's guarded by Knight. Just 5 on the clock. At the teardrop, Payne can't hit.
And trying to come up with a highlight reel finish, somebody forgot to finish it.
And a wide open look for Freak. That's good. The assist that time from Knight. And that's 17 points for Freak. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Payne dishes to McGarry. Porter with the steal. Here's Knight. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. The feed now to Freak. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Freak's got 19 points.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away. Nothing fancy there. Didn't need it.
Nope. His only concern right now, Clark, is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points.
I like the simplicity.
Well, there's also style just with the fact that he's able to have that kind of a finish, though. Still, I like that pretty one-handed flush.
Let's take this moment to bring you a leaderboard featuring a very well-rounded group. The top rebounding small forwards in the NBA. Kevin Durant third.
And maybe they're not the biggest or strongest players in the front court, but that hasn't limited their ability to get in there and mix it up and come up with a lot of rebounds night in and night out.
I think you've got to look at their athleticism. I mean, they make up for all the size and bulk they may give away to the post specialists. And really, that's how they're able to compete in there. Athleticism gives them an edge.
Payne kicks to Waiters. Pass to Payne, a 3-ball. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Freak's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Knight passes to Freak. That's good. The assist that time from Knight. Knight's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Thunder trailing by 11. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Durant dishes to McGarry. Porter with the steal. Out to the right wing. Freak hits it from 3-point range. Freak's got 24.
And really, that's what built the early lead here. Killer shooting from beyond.
And the defense needs to recognize that and get to the shooters. It's imperative that they get a hand up.
And Kevin Durant, always in the gym, always working to improve. We asked him where that
comes from me being 8 years old and
year-by-year improvements. Phoenix also making some changes. Lenz checked in for Morris. Freak comes in for P.J. Tucker. And it's Eric Bledsoe in for Brandon Knight. Durant is out there with Perry Jones. It's Lance Stevenson. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Adams in at the 5 spot. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. And Doris Burke has something for us. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Magic, boy, was he tremendous. He had 46 points, and he got there with his usual way. Just an impressive barrage of threes. Truly impressive numbers from him in a stellar performance. What a special night.
Great, Doris. Thanks. Any chance we see him top that performance right here tonight?
You know, I can't imagine he'd be able to pull off that kind of an outing 2 games in a row. But, hey, that's what the truly great ones are capable of doing.
Boy, even if he came close to matching it, that would be really impressive. But I tell you, that's asking an awful lot of one guy. Boy, they're really battling, guys. Not sitting back, being aggressive, attacking when they have the chance. I like that.
Man, I like their approach to the game right now. There's tremendous aggression on both ends, putting the onus on the officials.
Looking at who's out there now for the Thunder. McGarry's checked in for Adams. Dion Waiters comes in for Jones. And it's Payne in for Russell Westbrook.
Almost uncontested. I mean, it's nice to be able to add to the lead without having to really work for it.
Here's Waiters, and he dunks it down.
And if that doesn't get them fired up, guys, nothing good.
Greg, just what the doctor ordered, huh? Some high-flying annex to narrow the deficit.
Tell you what, fellas, that could give them the energy boost they've been looking for. They've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball into the paint.
Clearly, they've been the aggressors thus far when it comes to attacking the interior in this first half.
There's the pick. Three-pointer, and it's blocked. Out of bounds, Phoenix will take possession.
And a chance to check out the numbers for Stevenson. He's right around 9 points a night, 5 assists, and 5 rebounds. And this is the kind of strong, steady play you like to see. He's earning his keep and helping them win games.
And guys, they're finally getting the consistency they wanted to see from him. Look for that to continue. I like that creativity, double clutching and catch the defender on the way down. I can go for that.
Durant with it. Eric Bledsoe covering. Passes it to Waiters. Shot clock at 6. The dish to Payne. Puts one up from 19. Len grabs the board. Suns leading by 10. Bledsoe kicks to Freak. Here's Porter.
Here's where Oklahoma City sits in the NBA statistical standings right now. Second in opponent field goal percentage. Third in steals. And they also show up as a team in the top 5 in scoring. Boy, this team is balanced and versatile offensively.
And they've been outstanding defensively. As you can see from that ranking in opponent field goal percentage, they get after it and make everything a challenge. As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Boy, it certainly appears to be the case, Greg. I mean, they've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter, and that's the result of attacking the rim and being physical.
Just the height separation on that mid-range jumper. Excellent job of taking advantage.
I don't want us taking shots with hands in our faces. Move the ball. Move the ball. Spread their defense and get our shooters some clean looks. Tighten up.
The Suns #1.
Just tremendously disciplined offensively. Always looking for the best possible shot. That's how they've gotten that field goal percentage to skyrocket.
And it's Warren with the jam.
Well, I like the way they're sharing the ball, and Bledsoe right in the middle, spreading it around.
Payne kicks to Stevenson. Durant sets a screen for Stevenson. McGarry, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And how about the execution on that play? The screen was set up in exactly the right spot.
And the finish wasn't too bad either.
Perfectly designed and perfectly executed. He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Durant with a screen on Bledsoe. Payne kicks to Durant. And it's Freak with the rebound. Freak's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Bledsoe passes to Freak. He dishes it to Porter. Bledsoe right side. Here's Freak. There's the killer two-handed slam.
Ooh, that's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
And you know, that lead's only going to grow if they're not.
Everybody, third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game.
No slowing him down. Just incredible numbers for Freak. He's got 30 points, and he's added to his numbers by hitting 4 shots from the three-point line.
And really now you can tell the defense starting to have second thoughts in terms of how they're going to play him. That's 12 points from long range.
Setting the floor for the Suns. Tucker and Morris holding the forward spots. Bledsoe is out there with Freak, and it's Chandler in at the 5. Thunder trailing by 14. Stevenson kicks to Westbrook, and the foul on Eric Bledsoe. That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
Cantor with it. Now Chandler defending. That's good. That's now 8 points for Russell Westbrook.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. That's going to send Tyson Chandler to the line. That's on Enes Kanter. The Thunder shooting reasonably well, 45%. Here's Westbrook. And so he draws the foul on the shot and trip to the line to shoot 2. The Thunder have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line. No good on that one. And the second free throw, good. Suns leading by 14. Bledsoe with it. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Morris a screen. Freak dishes to Tucker. 6 on the shot clock. Fades back. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
And the fadeaway was the only option he had on that one. Defender there all over.
Well, he certainly isn't the one to blame for them being in the hole. He's been on the money with his game.
Phoenix has gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Morris passes to Freak, and he banks in the layup. Freak's got 34.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
It really is. 5 out of 6 of their last field goals have come from the paint.
Outside Westbrook. Feeds to Jones. A baseline J. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. Westbrook's got assist number 5 here tonight.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
Here's Freak, and the basket good. Freak's got 6 in the quarter.
Guys, it's a one-man show out there. I mean, he looks like he's willing to handle all of the offensive duties for his team.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Yes, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Billy Donovan as he addressed his team. The strategy included running the offense through Russell Westbrook. Coach would like to see him utilized in the offense as much as possible. We can expect to see them going to him constantly. Well, they need to make something happen before the start of the fourth quarter, and maybe those changes will do the trick, Kevin.
And thanks for that story, Doris. Knight against Westbrook. Offside Chandler.
Stick it too much.
Outside Knight. Chandler a screen. Knight into the lane to the left wing. And the wide open shot from Morris. Misses the chippy right there.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
And a foul call on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Check out the game for Durant. He has 8.
Thunder trailing by 16. Now Payne. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
That's his second personal foul. Penalty situation.
Stolen by Len.
Well, that was a superb read defensively. He jumped right into the passing lane the instant the ball left the passer's hand.
Len a screen. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. It's stolen by Adams. here's Payne. He's guarded by Knight. And here's Payne. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Just 4 to shoot. Out of bounds, Phoenix takes possession. And here's some players that you want on the line as often as possible these days. For the past month, these are the leading free throw shooting 2 guards in the league. Freak number 1.
You know, he's just the guy you do not want to send to the line. I mean, defenders always have to think twice about initiating contact with him because of that percentage.
And that makes attacking the basket a very appealing option for him. I mean, he doesn't have to live and die by the jump shot. He can drive the lane and dare the defense to come at him.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Inside. Raiders no luck.
Well defended, though, and he's not someone who handles that kind of pressure very well.
Dishes it to Freak from past the arc. Shot no good. And it's Oklahoma City the other way. And Durant, here we go. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip. Phoenix leading by 17. Bledsoe kicks to Booker. Now here's Freak. He's guarded by Waiters. And it's Freak missing.
Good little two-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
Yeah, but that was a beauty. Good-looking shot, well-executed play. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go back to it.
From 17 feet out, takes a big height bounce and goes in.
You start hitting a few of those mid-range shots, and it can open up your whole game.
Bledsoe dishes to Freak. Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist. Freak's got 42 in the game.
What a competitor, Kevin. He's been looking for a shot all game long, and he's really shouldered the load for them offensively.
And as we end the third quarter, and thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the fourth. Thunder trailing by 18. They've got Enes Kanter. Durant is out there with Perry Jones. Then it's Lance Stevenson, and it's Westbrook in at the point guard. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. And Stevenson kicks to Durant. That 3 off the mark. Phoenix has gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it, 9 times they've missed. Freak passes to Tucker. Morris dishes to Freak. Kicks it to Len. Pass to Tucker. Down low. Morris, no good.
Not too much congestion in the lane. I think he could have gotten a better shot that time, no question.
Here's Durant, and there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Suns?
Well, their passing has been picturesque, a thing of beauty in both halves. More than a few of their baskets have come off assists.
And also, their mid-range game has been impressive. A tough shot to rely upon, but they really had it going tonight.
Brandon Knight, he's checked in for Eric Bledsoe.
Move the ball. It's sticking too much.
Knight kicks to Freak. The pass to Len. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots the 3. And another 3 from Freak. Freak's got 45 points.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over and over.
And they may have found the Achilles heel of this defense. That was that athletic.
Yeah.
Wow, look at how quick he flashes to the rim there for the finish.
That was a nice replay brought to you by Kia. Phoenix leading by 18. It's Knight with the drive. Len passes to Freak. Puts it up from 15. Again, the miss by Morris.
And he's really having all sorts of problems with his jumper right now.
Yeah, big time. I mean, the words that come to mind, ice and cold and disappearing stroke, all would apply. No matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball in the paint.
And it's a big key thus far in this game, Clark, because whenever they've gotten the ball in the paint, good things have happened.
Here's Freak. Offensive rebound, Tucker. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
he just punishes you on the backboard. I mean, it's pretty deflating for a team trailing big and still giving up second chance opportunities.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. And it's Westbrook missing.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
Knight kicks to Freak. That's good. The assist that time from Knight. Freak's got 48.
Oh, it's scary because he's just been a matchup nightmare in this game. He's eaten up anybody they've thrown at him.
Westbrook dishes to Stevenson. First free throw is good.
Take a look at what Stevenson's done. He has 8 points. 4 of his points have come at the foul line. He's made the most of those opportunities.
And you can't undervalue the importance of that. Many times the game comes down to which team wins the free throw battle. Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Well, the defense just hasn't pressed up to deny any of those looks, guys. I mean, they're hanging back and getting picked apart.
Knight kicks to Freak. Fires from the corner, and it's Phoenix scoring again.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Here's Westbrook. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Screen by Jones. And Stevenson kicks to Cantor. Gets an open look and hits. A different look for Oklahoma City. Harrison East, and it's Richmond in for Lance Stevenson. And a change for the Suns. Chandler's checked in. To the inside. And Freak throws it down.
And he just keeps on going. He's got more points than anybody else out there.
Here's Westbrook. Got a piece of it. Cantor, the pass to Hairston. There's a screen by Cantor. Hairston kicks to Cantor. Clock at 6. And that one comes up a bit short.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Down low, here's Freak. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Man, he's got a lot of firepower right now. I mean, what a half he's having.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Back to Westbrook. Here's the teardrop. Basket number 8 for him on 13 tries. That's 62% so far.
And after his last game, really not surprised to see him as hot as he is here tonight.
Move the ball.
Westbrook against Knight. Inside. And Freak gets it to go on the assist by Knight. Freak's got 59 points.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities.
Here's Westbrook. Some solid defense from Knight.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
And that one's good. 61 points for Freak.
Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. Excellent.
4 straight passes leading to scores. Great team play.
Screen by Jones.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Suns.
And they could do no wrong today, Steve. That's right. This was a team performing to its Clark fullest capability.
Yeah, and a very satisfying win for him, too. A game to remember, and on the other side, definitely one you want to forget as soon as possible.
And the wins continue to come in fairly easy for these guys, and what's been a very strong year, to say the least. Tonight will push them up to 56 wins.
With the victory tonight, they'll take the second game just as they took the first between these two teams, moving their record to 2-0 with one game left against the Thunder.
And what a huge standout performance it was for Free. And with the way he came out energized on the defensive end in particular, getting a hand on a lot of shots, that really got them rolling.
Here's Hairston. Phoenix grabs the miss.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
It's stolen by Jones. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Jones sets the pick for Westbrook. Shoots off the screen and off the front iron, and in it goes.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Here's Freak, and that one is hammered home.
And really no better feeling than to go on the road and play this well and get the win.
Yeah, it's always a good win when you play the kind of game they have played tonight. I mean, especially, though, when you get it done on the road. That's a special, special feeling there.
So it's the Suns winning easily here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited.